Welcome to the Rollercoaster Ride of Business with Hannah Edwards on Global Voice Radio. Hannah and her guests share the real deal, the ups and downs, the highs and lows of building a business. Here is your host, Hannah Edwards.
Hello everyone, I'm Hannah Edwards. Thanks for joining me on the Rollercoaster Ride of Business this week. On last week's show, I shared some of the reasons why people are rejecting normal employment and starting their own businesses. This week, we're going to be talking about all of the ways that you can promote your business that you've started without it breaking the bank. So when you start a business, unless you've saved up beforehand or you've got a loan from somewhere, the thought of promoting your business can be really daunting because everyone automatically thinks advertising, marketing, crap, it's gonna cost a fortune. So I'm going to share ways with you today that your business can be promoted free or at a low cost. So the first thing you need to do is head to Google Places. It's a local listing site that you definitely want to get your company on. In less than 5 minutes, you can get your business listed on Google Places and come up as a result on the biggest search engine there is. Google is huge, and who wouldn't want their business listed on there? So I found that the best way to promote a business is on social media. Now I'm going to be going into more detail on some of the social media sites over the next 3 weeks. But this is a huge way to gain clients and referrals. So depending on your business, the best social media platforms for business are Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram. And yes, I did say Twitter, and I'll tell you why in a minute. So a lot of my business comes through Facebook. I have a page for all of my businesses, and I've joined several business groups, and I make sure I post on there every time someone says they're looking for a virtual assistant. Every time someone says they're looking for promotion, because I can say, hey, I have a magazine. So on Facebook, you could set up a business page or a group and share it with everyone. Seriously, get your family members on there. Sounds a bit weird at first, but they have friends that might need your services or your product, and their friends have friends. So your family are the first people that you want to network to. Get your friends on there. Share it in any groups that you're a member of. So in 2 weeks, we're going to be discussing Facebook in depth. It is a minefield of potential clients for business owners. It's not just a social media site to share photos with your friends, with your nights out. It can be used for business if it's used the right way. Okay, so I mentioned Twitter, and it's a fantastic way to grow your business. Now, I know some people don't think that Twitter can be good for business, but it's still an opportunity to get yourself known. There are still millions of people using Twitter. Why wouldn't you want to get yourself out there? So you can use a personal account, or you can set up one under your business name, and you can follow the people that you think would be interested in your account, in your business. People will then follow you back. Share your Twitter page on your link with Facebook. People will follow from there too. People who have followed the people who follow you on Twitter, I know that sounds a bit random, will then see you and they will start following you, and it becomes a huge network of potential clients. There are potential clients everywhere, and these tips are going to help you get to them. So there's also Instagram and LinkedIn to join, but because they're full of potential for you in business, we're going to be discussing them separately within the next few weeks, because seriously, they can be huge. So this next tip isn't going to make you money straight away, but neither are any of the tips that I'm sharing with you. This week's show isn't telling you that you can use any of these tips and make money straight away. However, if these tips do work for you, don't forget to send me a message and let me know, because I'll be really interested if they help you as well. So starting a blog can be a great money maker in itself, but again, it won't be making money straight away. You're not going to wake up the next morning with £75,000 in the bank from blogging. From a blog that you started the day before. It's just not going to happen. But we're going to be discussing blogging on a future show, But I wanted to mention it here because starting a blog for your business is a great way to connect with your clients. You can share your journey with them, post photos related to you and your business, and it's a fantastic way to keep customers engaged. And you can also use the blog to let them know about anything that's happening within your industry that you think they'll be interested in. So if, say, you hand make a product that you share at craft events, you can post up about that event on your blog, let people know you're going to be there. Don't forget to share your blog posts on your social media, copy the link, send it, say, hey, I've written a blog, here it is. Get that traffic to your blog. So my next tip to try is YouTube. And when I first heard that people were using YouTube for business, I was a bit like, what? YouTube for business? No way. In my mind, it's always been a platform for music videos. You go on there, you type in your favourite artist and you watch their latest video. But Zoella and Patrick Starr and loads of others have turned it into a huge platform for business. And it's a way that they're connecting with their fans. Again, like a blog, it isn't going to make you money straight away. And it takes a lot of work to build up. But when you have a steady flow of subscribers to your YouTube channel, you can start making money. And you can also send new traffic to your website. Because if these people are finding you on YouTube, you want to make sure that in the captions you put your Facebook link, your Twitter link, your Instagram, your LinkedIn, and your website. So you can also use YouTube to share promotional material and film video interviews with yourself. And if you have any, film video interviews with your employees. It makes you more real to your clients when they can put a face to the business. Your promotional material, if you've made a video that relates to your business, like a video, like an advertisement that you see on TV, stick it up on YouTube, share that link all over your social media and your website, get your family to share it, get your friends to share it, and it'll be known. You'll get that traffic straight through to your site. So if you haven't already done it, I recommend that you SEO your website straight away. As soon as you finish listening to this show, get onto your website, get your website SEO perfect. So SEO, or search engine optimization, boosts your website on Google searches. You can find out how to do it online or grab a book from your local library and get your website search engine ready. If you get stuck, there are so many people on the business groups that can help you. Post a message up there saying you need help with SEO and you'll get hundreds of responses. Press releases are a great way to get yourself in the newspapers or magazines. It's not a guarantee that you're going to be featured, but it's always worth sending something off every time your business is doing something that you want to shout about. As I said last week, I have an online digital magazine. So if you have something that you want to shout about, send me your press release to empoweredmagazineuk@gmail.com. In a few weeks, we're going to be talking about public relations or PR, and I'll be talking more about press releases then. So there is always a community for business industries online. Honestly, any industry that you join will have some sort of forum. So find one in your niche through Google, search what you do in there and add forum on the end. Find a forum, join it and become active. Posting once in a blue moon definitely won't help your business. In fact, the people on there won't want to do business with you when they haven't had a chance to get to know you. Don't forget, clients are also going to be on these forums because they're searching for someone like you. And as they need your services, you need to make sure you're well known on there so that they find you. It's you they want, and it's you that you want them to come to you. You want your business. Why would you not be active in a forum where there's all these clients for them? So they're going to want to see you, and they want to see the potential that you have to help them. But they're not going to see that potential if they can't find you. So networking is a fantastic way to make connections. There are so many groups that you can join, including for networking, that operate all across the UK. I'm sure there are lots more groups out there as well. So make sure you find one that suits you best, because it's a great opportunity to meet people, get referrals, and hand out something that has your business information on it that stands out. Make your business cards unique. Which brings me to my next point. Business cards. Do you have some? If not, you need to hurry up and get some, and always keep them on you wherever you go. I carry some of mine in my purse, and I hand them out whenever I get a chance, and that's something that you need to do. If you go into a shop that has a notice board with other people's cards on there, you need to get yours on there too. It is the ideal way to get your business noticed. There are lots of websites, blogs, magazines, and more out there that are looking for guest writers, and you can utilize this opportunity to get your business known about. Obviously, you're going to want to make sure that you're on the right platform for your business. It would be no good if you're a carpenter and you have an article published on a beauty blog. But like I mentioned earlier, I have a business magazine and you can send me your articles to be published. So the next step when you get published in a magazine, newspaper, online, on a website or a blog, you need to make sure that you post about it all over your social media and let any clients know. You can add links to the articles on your website and your social media platforms. Share it everywhere, because getting yourself published is a fantastic promotional tool for your business, because people are going to read about you and go, I want to work with this person. And then they're going to get hold of you. So the next thing that I recommend you do, even if you make it one of the first things that you do, start a newsletter. Join MailChimp or one of the other newsletter platforms and promote it all over your social media. Following this, you need to send out a newsletter once a month. When you network, if you get a business card, ask them if you can add them to your mailing list. With the new rules that are coming into place, you must make sure that you get their permission to add them. Otherwise, if you send like a newsletter or anything to someone that you've added without asking for the permission, you can get into huge trouble. But a mailing list is a great way to build up connections who will pass your information on to someone that they know who needs your product or services if they feel like you have that potential that they're looking for. I will hopefully be doing a show in a few weeks that go over the new rules about people's data protection. So the next tip that I'm going to share with you can be quite scary for people who don't like public speaking, but it's a great way to get yourself out there. You need to offer to be a speaker at events that you see happening. These could be in your local library or networking or business events. For Networking has a feature where they do a foresight. Someone goes and does a presentation on something that is in their industry and they think is going to be helpful for all these people that go to these meetings to know. You also get 3 one-to-ones when you're there, so you can speak to them and get yourself known about. They take your business card, you take their business card. It's all about making connections. That's what business is about. Make those right connections and you will be on track. So you're going to gain recognition, publicity, and like I said, lots of business connections from attending any of those events. When you build great relationships with your customers, they will happily refer you to anyone they know who is in need of your services or product. Don't be afraid to ask them for referrals either. If they're impressed to work with you, they'll be happy to refer you to the people that they know. While you're at it, get in touch with the people you've worked with before. Get yourself fresh in their minds and find out if they have any work that you can help them with, or just let them know that you are there. Get them thinking about, oh, actually, I do have that job that I can get this person to do, because you've just reminded them just by sending them an email or a quick phone call. If you have a product that you can do samples of, advertise the sample option on your website and social media. Tell people about it when you go to the networking events. Take some of those samples along with you to hand out. Add in a little discount card with it that offers them a percentage off of a full-size product or a service if they like the sample, because everybody loves samples. Think about creating discount cards. Some hairdressers have cards that you stamp, and when you filled the card, you get a free haircut. It encourages customers to keep coming back. Obviously, you need to think of costs. don't discount to the point that you don't have enough income to cover your overhead, because then you're going to be making a loss financially in your business. But work out something that you know your customer will like. It doesn't even have to be a full-on freebie that they get, but it could be a percentage off of their next order with you. Finally, try running a contest. It doesn't have to be a massive one like you see on the TV where they give away £1,000 on a holiday and you phone in and answer the question and then you just get told, actually, sorry, someone else has got it. But if you're a product-based business, your prize could be a hamper of your products and only your products, because it's you that you want to get in these people's minds, not anyone else. You're not promoting anyone else's business, you're promoting yours. If you're a service-based business, the prize could be free services. Just make sure that the prize is related to your business. There are so many more ways to promote your business, and as you start making an income, you can start trying things like paid advertisements. But for now, these tips can get you some great promotion either for free or on a low budget. Don't forget, guys, you can find me on Facebook, either on Empowered Magazine. Send me a message if you would like to feature on a future issue, or you can contact me on Empowered VA on Facebook. If you're looking to hire a virtual assistant, drop me a message and we can chat about what you're after. Also, you can catch me on the Global Voice Radio page. Share your tips for promoting your business with me and your whys, and just send me a message and let me know what you want to hear on the show. I can't wait to hear from you, and I'm looking forward to being back with you next week where we will be discussing social media for business. Bye.
Thank you for listening. Join Hannah Edwards and the Rollercoaster Ride of Business every Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern on Global Voice Radio, where your voice is heard.